A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And you niggas don't realize that we're in a time of war, man. It's not the time to be trying to get your financial status together or any other bullshit that you niggas like to do, man. All right, it's a time of war and it's a time of peace. All right, it's not been a time of peace in Israel since King Solomon was reigning, which is Yahweh Shah, which proves that's Yahweh Shah. All right, because only time we'll have a time of peace again for Israel will be in the kingdom when Yahweh Shah reclaim his kingdom. All right, which he left off from as King Solomon. And the reason why there's going to be a time of peace because Yahweh is going to be with Israel when his son ruling. Right now, we're in a time of war, man. All right, this is the book of Isaiah 9 and 6. 9 and 5, Salakia. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Yeah, so this is a scripture that was written by the prophets, man, way back over 4,000 years ago. All right? Now, what is he doing talking about fuel of fire? And your preacher don't know where this scripture at, man. That motherfucker is talking about some crazy shit at church on Sunday, man. But the true prophets pursuing the Revelation 19 and 10, we telling you what's going down for real, man. What's about to happen is finna be it's finna be World War III. We were right in the middle of World War III, and you niggas playing games. And a bunch of you niggas amongst Israel playing games, man. Who supposed to know this truth? You not warning the people. You not standing on your watch, man. You don't understand what the hell going on. All right? Now let me jump back into this. In the time past, Dmitry Kislov, head of Russia's main news agency, has said only Russia will be able to turn the U.S. into radioactive ash. Hey, man, those powerful words, man. The nerves surrounding Russia's fears of attack have grown from comments made by Ash Carter, the U.S. Secretary of Defense, who said the Pentagon was reviewing its nuclear playbook to ensure against terrible attacks by Russia. Confrontation with the West and a willingness to continue the rift is said to be something those in Putin's inner circle are encouraging. It has previously been reported that Putin is preparing for war with the West. All right? So that's what's going on, man. You niggas is playing games and America's about to be leveled, man. By Russia. Spearheaded by Russia, man. All right? The Russian president has invested heavily in decking out top secret facilities around Moscow in event of war. All right? He has even ordered the building of a 400 square mile facility in the remote wastes of the Ural Mountains from where any future conflict could be directed. Yeah, and the scripture tell you let the weak say I'm strong and turn your plowshares into and pruning hooks into spears. So basically, in a nutshell, that scripture is saying prepare for war. And that's what you see Russia doing. They preparing for war, man. Yeah, they preparing for war, man. And that's what's going to take place on the soils of America, man. All right, reading on. Satellite images reveal the location of the huge center near Mount Yamato. This week, the White House suspended contact with Russia over Syria. So yeah, that's just like you got two guys beefing and they talking over the phone and guy just hang up like, fuck that, nigga, it's on. Hey, this thing getting real, man, and you guys out there playing games. U.S. officials ran out of patience with Kremlin on Monday when the U.S. State Department announced bilateral discussions would not continue. The move was threatened last week by Secretary of State John Kerry, who was enraged by a number of airstrikes on rebel-controlled areas of Aleppo. Hundreds of innocents are believed to have been killed in attacks on the city in recent weeks. So, hey, the gloves is off, man. The gloves is off. Yeah. All right, let me hit a couple more precepts. This is the book of Revelation, 9th chapter. Let's start at, I think that's the 16th verse. All right, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these was the third part of men killed by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Yeah, and that third part of men is dealing with Esau, dealing with the kingdom of Esau. All right, because you got three classes of men: the sons of Yahweh, the sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the perdition. All right. For their power is in their mouth and their tails, for their tails were like serpents and had heads. All right. That's why Milsel has such thing as warheads. And with them they do hurt. See? So you guys gotta realize that America is on the way out of here. And the prophecy is starting to come into play, man. All right? Joel 2:2. A day of darkness, let me start at the beginning, Salaki. All right? Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Yeah, and that's talking about now, because at this very moment, the day of the Lord is close, man. Not when Joel wrote this, it wasn't close, because the Lord knew that these scriptures wouldn't be open until now. So now at this very moment, the day of the Lord is at hand, and we blowing that trumpet and sounding that alarm. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. That's talking about those nuclear missiles. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape. Yeah, so that's talking about America. It's going to be a desolate wilderness when this place is leveled. All right? And there's plenty of scriptures, man, that confirms everything we saying, man. Revelation 18:1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and earth was enlightened with his glory. And he cried, verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become a habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk the wine of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye not receive her plagues. And what's those plagues? The nuclear missiles, man. The nuclear missiles. All right, I'm going to close it out with this scripture right here, man. All right, this is Zechariah 14:12. See what those plagues is. And this shall be the plague, all right, wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So that's the plagues, which is these nuclear missiles, which is on the way. So with that, I hope you was edified, and I hope, most importantly, I hope you was warned. Until the next time, shalom.